Hello, and welcome to episode 5 of The Life of Joe. Please make sure to watch episodes 1, 2, 3 and 4 before watching this episode. The previous episodes help you make sense of what happened to Joe. Without knowing what happened to him, you will not get the full benefit of this series. And now let's begin with the last scene from the previous show. I know the doctor thinks I am lucky, but I don't feel lucky. I know I am better off than other people. But what is the point of living if you cannot have any happiness and you have no hope? I have had enough. I am going to end it. No one will miss me anyway.
Joe, when you fall, you get back up. You never give up.
Who said that? Who is there? That's all I needed. Now I am hearing voices. It must be because of the percussion.
No, Joe, it is not because of your percussion. You are not imagining this. I am real, and I'm here to help you.
This is strange. How come you don't speak like a robot? We all sound like zombie robots around here.
I come from the future, Joe, and in the future, all the people in your world will be free from limitations, so we can speak however we desire.
If you are from the future as you say, then you know the past too, right? What is the first thing that His Holiness did for me when I met him?
Let's see, I can see the recording. The Guru made you pay your pelvic debts and charge your Visa card $300.
Actually, it is pronounced karmic debts. But you are right. How come I can't see you?
Joe, I get a lot of questions like that. Can you show yourself? Can you give me a sign? Are you my grandmother? Are you an angel? What's your name? But you see, these are all distractions and they won't help you. Let's focus on what is important at the moment. If you want me to, I can help you with your How to Be Happy in 7 Days course.
Can I call you Jenny? That is my favorite name.
Joe, if you have to give me a name, can it be one with less violent connotations?
Yeah, you are right. Jenny did beat me up. Can I call you Bianca? That's another name I like.
Okay, if you really have to. Bianca it is. Joe, if you want your life to be happy, you need to do certain things first.
I know. His Holiness told me it was all my fault.
No, Joe, that is not it. It is not your fault. It has never been your fault. There are no faults in your dimension. There is only cause and effect. And there is never any judgment or need to feel guilty or ashamed in the future dimension. Life in your dimension was created for observing and learning and evolving. So it is like a classroom, a place of learning. It's never a courtroom or a place of judgment.
All I know is that my life sucks because of my bad thoughts. That's what my teacher said. I have also read it everywhere on the internet, so it must be true.
Well, you can continue to believe that and never be happy, because in your dimension, you cannot possibly control all of your thoughts.
What do you mean? I can think what I like.
Okay, remember when you went to ask Jenny Simmons for a date? What were your thoughts?
One side of me wanted to be confident, and the other side of me was having an asthma attack. I must be honest with you. I was terrified.
Okay, did you have any control of your thoughts then?
No. I was too busy trying to breathe. I must admit I totally lost it.
Exactly, and this is the kind of thing that happens in your dimension all the time. That is why there is so much unhappiness and cruelty and fear in your dimension at the moment.
Other people too? Really? I thought it was only me.
Joe, are you willing to work with me? I cannot force you to be happy, but I can show you the way.
Bianca, I don't have a lot of money at the moment. I gave all my savings to His Serene Holiness Loveyourdollar.
I don't require payment. All I need is your cooperation. I'm helping you because you are ready to evolve further. It has nothing to do with payment or being a good or bad person.
But how can I repay you? I can't even see you.
In my dimension, we do things for others spontaneously, because it's the right thing to do, and everyone does the same for everyone else, so we are always ready to help each other. We all work for the common good and harmony of our dimension, so there are never any debts. We have learned to get along with each other, and life works very well here. No dramas and no need for attack thoughts.
That sounds great. I always want to do things for other people, and I give everyone advice and tell them what they should do. I do that all the time. But people run away when I do that. And some people even call me a bore and a creep.
Well, we will talk about that later. For now, you must know that your intention is what matters. Later in the course, you will understand why people react that way. For now, let's focus on your course, okay?
Right. I want to do this. I want to be happy so badly, and I want Jenny Simmons to be my girlfriend.
Of course, you want to love and be loved. But Joe, for now I am asking you to please put Jenny Simmons on hold. We will talk about her later, okay? For now, we must focus only on your assignments. Besides, from what I can see, this is the safest thing for you to do right now, right?
Yes. Of course. I agree.
Great. The first thing I want you to do is write down one desire. Something that you really want to happen in your life. Use your intuition to select it. So, if when you write your desire you sense doubt, then write another desire. Keep writing until you get a nice warm feeling inside, and you sense that the desire is right for you.
But His Holiness said that I had to make goals happen and force them by repeating them over and over again.
Yes, and I remember you saying that you felt like you were lying to yourself, right?
Yeah, that is so true. It just did not feel right.
Okay, so for now, try my way. And if it doesn't work out, you can always go back to do what the Guru taught you to do. Once you have your desire written down, you will need to focus on that desire until you achieve it.
Do I affirm the desire and visualize and repeat it over and over again?
No, Joe. That will only remind you of the lack of the desire and keep it away from you. This is what people in your dimension are doing all the time, and that is why everyone is so unhappy at the moment. In the future dimension, whenever we have a desire, we express it. And then we know it is going to happen, because that is what always happens. We know there is no way that the desire will not happen.
But, for the past 3 years I have been having so many desires and none of them happened. In fact, the opposite always happens. I attract all the wrong people, and bad things happen to me. Look at me now.
Well, now you have the opportunity to change that. I suggest you focus on the now. No point focusing on the past. That will not change, no matter what you do or think. And the future has not yet been decided. So, are you willing to cooperate?
I guess. I just hope that this is not just the result of my percussion. I do want to do things spuriously for other people, and to think of the good in my dimension, like you do.
Right. I love the way you express yourself, Joe. I'm so glad I'm psychic.
I love big words. They make people think I am smart and important, but he'll let you know a secret. I don't know many big words. I also think I am a little dyslexic. I had to leave school early to help my mom. Can you tell that I did not go to university?
I understand everything you say, Joe. I look at your heart. I don't care about anything else really. In our dimension, only the heart counts. And your heart is good. Okay, so, once you have your desire set out, you have just one more thing to do. Listen carefully because this is very important. It is the most important part of your course.
Okay, I promise. I am listening.
Good. Every time you sense a negative thought, a thought of judgment against yourself or other people, or a bad feeling, depression, pessimism, sadness, anything that makes you feel bad or sad, you must ask this question to yourself. How is this thought going to help me achieve my desire? If it is a feeling, say, how is this feeling going to help me achieve my desire? Do not try to fight or block the thought or feeling. Just ask the question. Will you do that?
Bianca, I will try.
Dear Joe, what I'm asking is, will you do this or not? I will try tells me that you are already doubting your ability to do what I suggest. Does it not?
I guess it does. It is just that everything that I do always fails. But wait. How is this thought of doubt going to help me achieve my desire to be happy?
Great, Joe. You got it. Well done. I knew you could. I will check on you from time to time. You may have questions and I will answer them all when the time is right.
Thank you, Bianca. Promise me you will come back. Promise that you are not the result of my concussion. And that you will help me again.
I promise I will contact you again at the most appropriate time, and in the most appropriate way. Just remember, form no expectations, and make no assumptions about what I will do to help you. In the future dimension, we do not impose any limitations on how things can happen, or should happen. Okay?
Okay. Deal. No expectations and no assumptions. Well, I did say this story was going to come good eventually. Did I not? I know that many people will benefit from the life of Joe. And I know Joe will be happy if even one person is helped because of his story. So, now it's your turn to put Bianca's advice to the test. If you have been struggling with affirmations and goal settings, and giving all your money away to teachers and grandmasters, then try Bianca's way. There is a Bianca for every one of us. And she lives in our hearts. All you have to do is be humble, ask with the heart of a child, and then put these teachings to the test. So until the next episode of The Life of Joe, good luck, and be as happy as you can be. Remember, life is a work in progress. And every day, in every way, you are getting better and better. And don't forget to click the like button. That will make me very happy. Thank you. Thank you. I am glad you liked it. That's great. Awesome. Thank you guys. You are genius material. Click the like button. Hey Elizabeth, Carolyn, Sharon. Look. They like my video.